Hi and welcome to Real Reviews. My name's Martin Carr and today this is another London Film Festival review, this time for Inland, starring Mark Rylance. Let's get into it. So another entry in the London Film Festival series of reviews, this time for Inland, starring Mark Rylance and Rory Alexander, in a film written and directed by Fridtjof Ryder. It has a real issue, I think, trying to decide what it wants to be. It could be a fractured relationship drama where Dunleavy, played by Mark Rylance, and the man, played by Rory Alexander, have a real issue reconnecting. It concerns the man and his relationship coming back into society, having been taken out of a rehab facility or some sort of psychiatric unit, and it deals with gypsies and Romanies. It's got a really interesting soundtrack, but ultimately the film is quite flat. So I think maybe the best thing to do is let's chat a little bit further and decide, is it any good? Let's get into that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but fundamentally I think Inland has too many issues to make it actually a good watch. The pacing is a big issue. It is very slow. It's quite ponderous. Mark Rylance isn't really given a lot to do. Rory Alexander similarly isn't given a lot to do. There is a very odd voiceover which sort of sounds like it came out of the Ridley Scott film Legend, with a smoky, husky sort of gypsy Romany voiceover, which keeps going over this nursery rhyme, which is sort of intermittent throughout the series, throughout the course of the film. It is a little bit disjointed, and I think fundamentally because it doesn't know what it wants to be, and it has a real problem sort of making that distinction between it being an indie or an art house film, or whether it's shooting for mainstream. I think there's a real issue in terms of identity, in terms of actually what the film is trying to be. So I'm going to say it's one of those few times where Mark Rylance cannot be a guarantee of quality within a film, within a movie. And it comes down to primarily the fact that he's not given anything to do. So I think we're going to call time on Inland and say probably not a great idea, not the best film in the world. So anyway, let's move on. So that was Inland. That was another London Film Festival review from me, Martin Carr. This has been Real Reviews. If you've liked the video, remember to click the little thumb thingy, like the video. If you want to comment, drop a comment in. I won't be offended. Positive is always better. And you can always subscribe if you'd like. So, until we talk again, take care.